I'm proud of my record of taking on the big insurance companies on behalf of the consumer and winning. I'm the first non-attorney ever elected to the Department of Insurance in the history of North Carolina. And I'm the first insurance commissioner that actually has experience in the insurance industry. I have over 25 years of actual experience in sales and management in the insurance business. I had a call from a county in the middle part of the state. The man had an issue, a dispute on an insurance claim. It was an older vehicle. The insurance company settled on an amount. They said, this is the amount we're going to pay. We're not paying any more. He gave it to our office. We got involved, and a week later he calls me back and tells me, I want to thank you. I just got a check, and it was considerably more than what they said they were going to pay. So those are the types of things. I also received a letter from a PhD in Western North Carolina that sent the letter to thank me for what our consumer division did to help him. He said for 5 months he was in a battle with his insurance company. They were in a battle with another insurance company, and he called this office, filed a formal complaint, and in less than a week he had calls from both companies and got his check. So that's what we hear from consumers. We've pushed back hard on the rate request. We have kept rates as low as possible over what the industry, the North Carolina Rate Bureau, wanted. And I'm happy to tell you that we have the 8th lowest auto insurance rates in the nation. We're consistently in the top 10 lowest auto insurance rates in the nation. I've brought more health insurance companies into North Carolina. I've lowered our health insurance rates. They're still too high in my opinion, but we're pushing hard to continue to hold the line and lower our health insurance rates for consumers. If you feel like you've been wronged by an insurance company, you don't have to fight this battle alone. Give us a call. Give me a call. We're here to help, and I'll see to it that you get that help. I stand on my record. I have stood up to the bureaucrats and to the big insurance companies, and I've stood strong for the people of North Carolina, and I'll continue to do so. And I just ask for the opportunity for 4 more years to continue what we've started. As long as I'm insurance commissioner in this state, you commit insurance fraud, we're coming after you. We're going after insurance fraud vigorously. We have doubled the number of arrests in North Carolina for insurance fraud. We've substantially increased the fines and penalties that we bring in for insurance fraud cases. We've been able to secure over $15 million in restitution to the consumer on insurance fraud cases. And it's a big deal because we're all paying for insurance fraud. And if we don't go after fraud and aggressively stay after fraud, it's going to continue to drive up our insurance rates. So it's real important to the people that we're tough on fraud. People don't realize the relationship between the fire inspection rating of a fire department and what they pay for homeowners insurance in that fire district. So there's a direct correlation. So the better safety rate, fire inspection rating that your local fire department has, the better you are when it comes to paying for homeowners insurance rates, because the rates tend to be lower as you're in a better grade fire department. Well, it's the difference between life and death for the citizens, because if your house is on fire or if you've been injured in a car accident, you want emergency medical treatment as quickly as possible. So our first responders, our firefighters and law enforcement are first on the scene, whether it's an accident at scene, fire scene, or any other tragedy, to help mitigate that situation. When I took office, we had a backlog in the inspections area where we had fire departments that had not had a fire ratings inspection in decades. So we were able to eliminate that entire backlog over the past 4 years, and over 300 fire departments in North Carolina have received an upgraded fire inspection rating, which is translated to lower insurance premiums for people in those fire districts. And that's hundreds of thousands of citizens in North Carolina. Most fire departments are struggling to recruit volunteers and to retain volunteers, so the everyday citizen, if possible, they could volunteer to help in some way. They could donate money. They could help those volunteer fire departments raise money, and they can contact their local fire department and ask what they can do, or they can contact our office at the Office of State Fire Marshal or the Department of Insurance. I'm out there every week visiting with fire chiefs, emergency management directors, firefighters, attending association meetings. We have meetings in our office, and we have the Office of State Fire Marshal as insurance commissioner. I'm State Fire Marshal, and we're over all fire inspections and certifications. And this is a little trivia, but North Carolina does more firefighter certifications than any other state or any other agency except for the Department of Defense. We do 54 different levels of firefighter certification. We've streamlined a lot of areas in insurance regulation. We've made the Department of Insurance more user-friendly. No matter what area you're calling, whether it's insurance, building inspections, other issues that we regulate, we have real people to answer those phones, real people to talk to you, get you help get those claims paid, or answer whatever questions you may have. So we've cut the red tape at every turn that we can. We still have a ways to go in some other areas, but that's my goal, is to continue streamlining the Department of Insurance and cutting red tape on behalf of the consumer.